Okay, now that we are finished with the outside and inside contours, we're going to try to start on the triangular ridges. So we double checked all our contacts. As you can see here, there's some red dots from the articulating paper, and we checked both sides. You can always check again. And we have some slight contact there too, right here, right there. Let's see if we can mark it a little stronger. Okay, so we have this one here also. It's very slight, but they're there. Right there, there. Okay, so we will start waxing them. So we'll start with the first premolar. So we'll very carefully drop this in the middle and then build it up. We're gonna do like a teardrop shape right up to the cusp tip. And then we will close it. Let's see where we are. We can double check the inside as well. And if we take a look in there, it's kind of hard to see with the camera, but it's pretty much in the right place. We just need to go out a little bit and build it up. Until we get some contact. Hopefully we can. So our lingual cusp here will touch the distal portion of this triangular ridge. Should be right about here. Let's see if we can actually get contact there. try to go a little bit more distal. Okay, we have the contact right over there, right where we wanted it, right in the distal area. So let me show you here. Let's get some focus on the matter. So the contact is right there. Okay, maybe now we can see it. So the contact is right there, that spot.
Right, so apparently the British establishment is trying to resolve any more.
So the next one is going to be right here. So this one will also be starting wider at the bottom and narrower at the top. I made the wax a little too hot here, so we're gonna go back again and we're gonna scrape this out, and we're going to reshape this triangular ridge so that we have the right shape. And we will build it up a little more. And let's check the contact. And we have contact right over here. Moving on. For smaller. Buccal triangular ridge. Remember, wide at the bottom, skinny on the top. Contact right where we want it, right here. Mesial portion. Move on to the distal buccal triangular ridge. Let's start a little bit more buccal, so let's take this off. Close it. No contact yet. We have contact, but if we see that it's a little too much contact, so we're going to take away some of it. Then we're going to add a little bit that is a little bit of heat. Double check, it's still too hard. It's too little, so add a tiny bit. Okay, that's perfect right there. Just a little bit. The one before it is, this might be a little bit too much there too, so let's take a little bit away. And then smooth it again. Okay, that's better, just like that. Alright, so we'll move on to the distal cusp. So this is just going to be a small one. This may or may not ever get contact. We'll check to see where that cusp is. Let's see if we can get some contact there. Maybe it's close enough. Alright, we may not be able to do that one. So the next one, we'll do the mesial cusp of buccal cusp of the second molar. Okay, we got it right there. It's a little too large. Again, we have to be careful that our articulator should be completely centered. Lighten up this contact a little bit. Smooth it. Okay, that's really good. Just a slight one, you see? Next one, distal buccal cusp. Wide at the bottom, skinny at the top. We got our contact. It's right over here. Okay, so let's move on to the other side. We'll start the same way. Dropped it into the wrong area, so let's take it out. Start again. Let's keep going. Be a little bit more add to the distal. that one is a little too hard. Let's see. I also know now that it will probably go over here. And it's right there. Still a bit too hard. So let's see if we can make it just a little bit shorter. Okay, that's a little too shallow. Okay. There we are. Okay, move on. Mesiobuccal cusp. Mesiobuccal cusp here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's add a little more. Okay, we got contact right there. This is the buccal cusp. Oops, ran over a little bit too close there. Let's divide that. We're going to move it over slightly. I think I prefer to move this cusp over a little bit more mesial, so let's kind of do that. So I'm gonna take a little bit off of the distal portion, and I'm gonna add a little bit more to the mesial portion. But we still have to make it triangular, so remember, the bottom is the wide area and the top is the skinny area. We'll correct that. Let's let it cool a little bit. Let's check the contact. The contact is still there, right here. Then we're going to make the top portion a tiny bit thinner here, since it's a triangular ridge. Once we did that, let's smooth it out a bit. again. So we have a contact in this area here. Let's make it a little stronger. Okay. So now we picked it up right there. That's what we're looking for. So now let's try to pick it up on this cusp here. Let it cool down a little bit until it's not shiny, and then we can see. So we have a contact right here. So now let's check the distal cusp, see what we can do here. If we can pick up a contact there, but it's not super important. It's only a vestigial cusp, so most of the time it's non-functional. Alright, so let's just move on to the next one. Mesiobuccal cusp, the second molar. Much wax there. We don't want to encroach too much on the central groove there, so I want to make sure that those triangular ridges end in the center of the tooth. Let's keep adding. looks like the cusp tip on this one is not quite in contact with the maxillary. So we're going to add a little bit to the cusp tip here. Let's see if we can pick up some contact there. And we did. We did pick up some contact right here. So let's keep going with the triangular ridge then. See how far do we need to go. And there we are. A little bit, tiny bit too high, so just smooth this out and see where we are. Just a little more. Okay, so there's contact. So we're gonna move on to the distal buccal. Let's just keep this in control. Let's keep this in control so we can have the right size triangular ridge. If it overflows, you can take a little bit of it off. Then we go up to the cusp tip as usual. And just keep building until you get contact. Don't overbuild it because you're just gonna end up squashing it. So add little by little. Okay, so we have contact. Right here. Alright, so that takes care of our buccal triangular ridges.